the shout. I turn around and I run and I go inside because, like I'm telling you, the front of the hotel ain't crowded right now because the crowd there up the road. And I run to the door. And I explained to you guys clearly that the door is electrically powered. So you gotta swipe. It's a motion sensor lock from the inside. Or if you're coming from the outside, there's a keypad and you have to punch the passcode. The young man in the red t-shirt was sitting on this because there's a high chair there by the motion sensor to swipe for the door to open. And I can tell you that Officer Allen was standing at the area of the fountain. There's a fountain in front of the door. He is standing there. So when I hear the shout when the girls said what going on there, when I look, the elevator that was on the ground, it back at the top. By the time I look and see what's happening, because the place is glass and you can see through, I see two trolleys. One with a sheet, bulky, and one with something else, but I didn't know what it was because it wasn't that high over the brim of the trolley. It wasn't high over the brim of the trolley, so I couldn't see what was inside, but I saw the white bulk. And upon seeing the white bulky thing, I said, what going on there? When I go now, I run to the hotel door and I start bramming. I said, open the door. The boy said, he said, you can't come in here without the police. The boy in the red shirt. Mr. Allen standing there. I said, Mr. Allen, look at what's going on there. Look, something coming down in the trolley. A white bulky thing and another trolley between the second and the third floor. There was an exchange, but I can tell you they got a bridge like adjoining to join the two buildings on the second floor. And when they bring down these things, when the elevator reach back to the ground, and Mr. Allen ain't budge yet for come and help me to get in this place, you know, but remember now people now gonna turn to the direction. It was in the moment that the transition happened. And as the transition happened, by the time we could get into the building, and I run to the elevator, a girl was in there and she asked me, what you want to go upstairs for? There's another staff. And we were just in there. What you want to go upstairs for? I said, why you ask me why I want to go upstairs? And she pushed this trolley. This trolley only had alcohol inside of various sorts. And as she pushed it inside, push the trolley, they push it and they carry it to the laundry room. That's when you come around the pool, there's the bathroom door and then there's the laundry room door. These are the two doors. It's looking something like this, but it's in the northern direction. And they push it in there because there's where now after when we ran in and I saw one trolley and they would have called it something like a false alarm. I said, where the next trolley there where the white sheet will bulk up on it? There's a trolley will come down on the second floor and roll over. So now by the time people now didn't see well because we looking for the girl, so we expecting that okay, any alarm is that okay, something about the girl. People now break up again, they scattered and they gone. Out on the front, this trolley will come down from the top of the elevator, come on the second floor, roll over, and they were able to take it around to the other side of the building. The commander still having the people out on the road, you know. The commander have the people, the commander holding the crowd. And the trolley come out to the elevator, it crossed over from the new building, down the wooden staircase, down to the old building, because if you notice, it's in this kind of U. So when it come down the bridge now, turn, and it comes. So now they can't carry this child down in this sheet. So they had to carry the child in the room from, they take she from wherever to take she. She was wrapped in the sheet in the trolley. They carried it in the room. Unwrap she from the sheet. You understand? And the next thing we hear, a bawling and a shouting. And I run in because I am live at the time and I said, is the baby there fine? Is the girl there? I run in now, the officer say, yeah. The elevator moving and there are trolleys coming down to the point of hearing that a body is in the pool. This way the reality hit. So while everything was delayed, while there were stallings, while there were delays, the stage was being set to ensure that they could get her in. And I never saw back this red t-shirt boy. None of the staff, there were 4 or 5 of them down there. I looking around and I never saw them back. But after the commotion broke out in front, I ended up on the 3rd floor because I wanted now to go and do a live broadcast. I was on live and I wanted to take the broadcast to stand at the top of the building to see what mayhem now has broken out because this child's body turned up dead. And by the time I got up on the 3rd floor, I don't know how so much smoke could bellow so quickly. And I asked myself, I said, how is it that somebody felt something to cause a fire that could start up so quick? Because it's a concrete and tile building and these kind of things. But I want you guys to know that the fire started from the back of the building. There's where all the tents and stuff there. Because watch, even the black smoke bellowing coming, it engulfed this entire 3rd, 2nd, and 4th floor. And I said, I gotta get out here. I took my coat, I wrapped myself around, I feel my way, and then I get out and I get down to the bottom again. And from getting down to the bottom, there is where everything went south. Because the live child that we were looking for that entered that premises on the 23rd turned up dead in a pool that had nothing. There was nothing to show that there was any object or obstacles in the pool. Upon investigation and pictures and every video recording that shows prior to her body surfacing, that could show that there was anything there. So, guys, I'm asking for peaceful protests because justice has to be served. Everyone with a voice, speak to all who you can speak to and ask them kindly to let us not disenfranchise Adrianna, but let us go with the authority that we have, and that is our constitutional right to protest in peace for as long as is necessary for the justice to come forth.
No come here. My epic family beg last second, man. No come here. I know that something I nah got done well though. The people them not giving up. Regardless of the fact that it doesn't sound like they have enough resources to really fight either the state or the hotel. But the people them not giving up. What them do to this young girl, it's above and beyond cruel. It's too obvious. Cutting in her nose, her body bruise and mark and all kind of something. She end up in a place where they search already. And you just pop up. As gone to mum, them see the car them and no can explain what happened to the other cart. I talk over and over to be poor is a crime. Because if I the rich people picking them would have never tried that little youth. That little girl would have be okay. whatever transpired. Me get a message on my post up yesterday where somebody has claimed to be one of the person where them bribe this and bribe that and all kind of something. I don't know how true it is, but I post it nevertheless because somebody inbox it to me. What's going on here? Nobody really knows the truth yet. Well, people know the truth, but the John public have no idea of what really transpired. We have to wait upon the investigation now to figure out what's going on, autopsy, etc., etc. We don't know if I hold on and take it from the little girl. We don't know exactly what's going on. What led up to her being unalive? Because that's where the mystery is now. So I guess the autopsy will tell us what transpired. But all I know, it's a very sad case. It's a very sad case. 11 years old. And not take her points like that. She not get this in her life. But yet still not take hers. My people, I go and keep up to it, and the info me get, I'll push it out as always. You understand me? And anything you see out there that you think I haven't seen or posted, feel free to send it to me. I'll kick it out on the platform for you. Share it for those that need to see and hear it. And if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel as yet, please do so. Father Epic World on YouTube, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Father Epic TV on Facebook, hold on the like button or hold on the follow button, the options will pop up. Click favorite so you can get the video when they drop, as they drop, so you don't miss a beat. See, pray. With that being said, this is where the video ends. Excuse me? Chow breadcrumbs. I'm catching there. Excuse me?